I'm not telling Nia Jax to hurt people, but maybe she's over trying to make it look real. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. Or maybe she doesn't know her own strength because she is a very big girl.
Let's talk about a fan coming after Nia Jax for being unsafe, and Baron Corbin and Chelsea Green defended her. Chelsea called her the locker room leader, Vince. The internet not knowing that Nia is one of the best is the biggest travesty. We're lucky to have her as a locker room leader. And of course, Baron Corbin was said STFU, and he was very upset about the situation to this fan too. So he said, you have no idea what you're talking about. So the fan said, if I'm Triple H, I'm booking Nia Jax every week and having her eat pins until every woman in the entire company has pinned her consecutively. If she doesn't want to do it, show her the D door. What she did to Jade Cargill was on purpose. Enough is enough already. What's your thoughts on that, Vince?
Well, listen, I'm not gonna argue whether or not she's a locker room leader or not. I'm not in the locker room, bro. If we're talking about that one spot, Chris, she threw Jade Cargill into the steps with everything she had, and literally Jade Cargill had to be 6 inches from the steps. Like there was even no way for her to, she was so close to the steps, and Nia threw her in those steps with everything. And I mean, it busted her open good. So that was, she did not take care of Jade Cargill in that spot. I'm not denying she's not a locker room leader. I'm not denying any of that. I'm just talking about that spot. She did not protect Jade at all.
Yeah, and my take is this. I mean, I'm sure that personally, Nia Jax is probably a sweetheart of a gal, and she's probably well likable. I've seen like TikTok videos, her dancing with other wrestlers and stuff like that. She just seems like auntie, you know what I mean? Like she just seems like Auntie Nia. That's just, everybody loves her in the back. But this is what I will say though. That has nothing to do with a professional obligation to protect your opponents. If there's anybody who is so serious about this, it's Bret Hart. Bret Hart always talks about how it should look real, but it shouldn't be real. You should protect your opponents at all costs. And he would also say, always talk about when he would do atomic drops and stuff like that, he would be hurting more than his opponents because he wanted to make it look real and protect them. Saying that, Nia Jax is a serial botcher, though. Like, this is not the first rodeo. There's been a Bayley incident. There's been a Charlotte incident. And, of course, notoriously, there was a Becky incident. So this is a serial thing that Nia Jax does. And so my critique is, when is enough enough? And when is protecting the other wrestlers something so serious to her that she doesn't continue this trend of hurting wrestlers?
Yeah. Chris, I wonder if a part of it is she doesn't know her own strength.
That definitely could be. I mean,
she's bigger than the other girls, and she's stronger than the other girls. And I wonder if that plays into it. Because, bro, I'll tell you, like, yes, she has hurt a lot of wrestlers, but, bro, I'd rather see something I believe than something I know is blatantly blatant. Bro, Roxanne Perez was hitting, I think, was it? Yeah, Bayley. Like, oh, bro, it was so weak. I mean, wasn't even coming close on camera. And I'm not telling Nia Jax to hurt people, but maybe she's over trying to make it look real. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. Or maybe she doesn't know her own strength because she is a very big girl.
Yeah, I definitely buy into the potential, reasoning of she doesn't know her own strength. I mean, she's uh, gorgeous, but she's enormous, I mean, as far as just compared to the other wrestlers. And so I think with Nia Jax, though, if you don't know your own strength, you should figure it out. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
same thing. It's at the expense of concussing, several, wrestlers. You know what I mean? Like it's with Nia Jax's strength that she's shown. I mean, I remember she did a bonsai drop against, I think, Lyra Valkyra at the Crown Jewel, but she pancaked her, man. It was just a freaking splat. And I think she did it on Rhea Ripley too one time, and she didn't, because at least with Yokozuna, he would usually use the legs as a brace. But Nia, she just went full splat mode, on a couple of times. And I'm like, man, you gotta protect these women, man. You have to. And so I just think that there's just basic fundamentals that should be learned at this point of her, wrestling career, that she shouldn't be making those mistakes over and over again, especially if she's the one notoriously being, recognized as making these mistakes. Of course, she's not doing it on purpose. You know what I mean? That's definitely something that I would argue that she's not. But I just do think that with everybody's profession, you work on becoming better. You know what I mean? So I think that would be my challenge, respectfully, to Nia Jax in these situations.